You ever find yourself scrolling through your phone, looking at your bank account, and thinking, is this it? Is this as good as it gets? You see all these stories online about people making money seemingly out of thin air, and it feels like a different universe. You think making money online is this slow, complicated thing reserved for tech geniuses or people with a million followers. And that single belief, that one idea, is probably what's keeping you stuck. But here's the thing. The truth is, money on the internet moves at the speed of light. But it only moves fast when you stop chasing complicated, impressive-sounding ideas and start aligning your daily habits with solving real, boring problems. Speed isn't about luck. It's about focus, simplicity, and taking action. The very first habit you need is to stop thinking about your passions and start thinking in problems. People who make money quickly aren't asking, "What do I love to do?" They're asking, "What problem exists right now that I can solve?" The internet rewards usefulness, not originality. If someone is struggling with something today, and you can reduce their pain today, money will follow. And this is why combining your average skills is so powerful. You don't need to be the world's best writer. You don't need to be a design wizard. But if you can write pretty well and you know some basic design, you can solve a huge problem for a small business, creating content that looks professional and communicates clearly. That combination alone puts you light years ahead of most people. A huge lifestyle shift you have to make is to stop dismissing skills just because they feel easy to you. Look, easy for you doesn't mean it's useless. It usually just means you've practiced it. We have this weird tendency to undervalue what comes naturally to us and overvalue things that look complex and difficult. Making money online flips that logic completely. The easier a skill is for you, the faster you can deliver value, and the faster you get paid. Another habit that speeds everything up is creating specific offers instead of vague services. Saying, "I do social media management," is slow money. It's confusing. But saying, "I create, design, and schedule 4 high-quality Instagram posts per week for local coffee shops," that's fast money. Specific offers remove all the guesswork. When people know exactly what they're getting, they can make a decision instantly. Speed also comes from something that sounds a little scary at first: getting paid asterisk before asterisk you build anything. Now, I know that sounds uncomfortable, but it's one of the most practical habits you can possibly develop. So many people waste weeks, even months, creating something nobody ever asked for. The smart way to do it is to create a clear offer, talk about it openly, and see if people are willing to pay for it. If they are, you build it. If they're not, you pivot. You don't waste any time. That single habit can save you years of wasted effort. And this isn't about lying or pretending you're some guru. It's about being transparent. You just say, "Hey, I'm launching this new service," or "I'm building this new template for people who struggle with X." Early buyers love that. They like being the first to get access, they like getting a discount, and they like feeling like they're part of the process. Speed comes from getting validation first and worrying about perfection later. Your daily lifestyle matters so much more than your big, brilliant idea. The people who make money online quickly treat outreach like a daily routine, not some dramatic, stressful event. Sending 3 to 5 personalized messages a day doesn't feel impressive. It's not sexy, but it compounds. 20 messages a week turns into a few conversations. Those conversations turn into clients. Those clients turn into testimonials. And those testimonials turn into leverage that makes everything easier. Another habit is to ship small projects instead of planning huge ones. A Notion template doesn't need to manage someone's entire life. A PDF guide doesn't have to be 100 pages long. A simple spreadsheet that solves one very specific problem is often way more valuable to someone than a massive, complicated system. People online are looking for shortcuts, not encyclopedias. They want their pain to go away fast. Think about it. If you've ever solved a problem for yourself, you already have a product idea. Did you create a spreadsheet to manage your budget? A system to plan your content? A way to track your clients, schedule your fitness routine, or organize your study notes? These are not groundbreaking, world-changing ideas. They are useful ideas. And usefulness is what scales incredibly fast online. Pricing is another mindset shift. So many beginners underprice their work because they feel insecure. They think, "Who am I to charge for this?" But here's the secret. People associate price with value. A $25 template feels intentional and valuable. A $5 template feels disposable, like something you'd find for free. Speed comes from having confidence and clarity in your offer, not from apologizing for it. Here's an underrated habit. Over-deliver for your first few clients. Your first 5 clients are infinitely more important than your first 5,000 YouTube views. If you promise them a 10-page guide, deliver 12. If you say the project will take 2 weeks, deliver it in 10 days. These early wins become social proof. And that proof is like fuel. It accelerates everything. You also have to accept rejection as part of the process. Making money fast online doesn't mean you won't face any resistance. It just means you don't stop when you do. Not every message you send will get a reply. Not every product you launch will sell out on day 1. That's completely normal. People who move fast don't take rejection personally. They see it as data, adjust their approach, and keep moving forward. And this brings me to the biggest lifestyle difference between people who make money online and those who just dream about it. The ones who succeed act before they feel ready. They don't wait for the perfect business plan. They don't watch 10 more how-to videos. They don't buy another course hoping it will finally give them the certainty they crave. They test their ideas in the real world, learn from actual feedback, and improve while they're already earning. This isn't magic. It's called momentum. So here's your challenge. Don't try to do everything I just said. Pick one strategy, just one, and commit to it for the next 7 days. If you want to offer a service, your goal is to send 20 personalized messages this week. Not spam, but real messages to people or businesses you can actually help. If you want to create a digital product, your goal is to build one simple template that solves one tiny problem and list it for sale on a platform like Gumroad or Etsy. And if you choose to sell before you build, your goal is to post one clear offer in 3 different online communities where your ideal customer hangs out. 7 days. That's it. Real action. Because making money online doesn't come from knowing more. It comes from doing sooner. And I promise you, the moment you see that first payment notification pop up on your phone, no matter how small, everything changes. Your entire perspective shifts. You realize it's possible. And that's where the real journey begins. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.